Hey guys, I'm Alan Kavorka from BeTheClaw.com and thank you for joining me for Skill Crane 107. In October of 2008, I made a third installment of my Skill Crane tutorials in which I took you to Walmart to play their Sugarloaf Treasure Shop crane. I made it no secret that that's one of my favorite cranes and I'd like to take you back and play some more. There are two Treasure Shop cranes in my area, one at a Walmart Supercenter and one at a big K-Mart. So let's take a trip to those two places and check it out. Alright, Sugarloaf, are you ready for me? Here we go. I discovered this particular machine fairly recently, and this is the first time playing. Not exactly sure why I decided to go for that green box, considering it is kind of small, but it does have a Sugarloaf tape on it, so I thought since the claw does have a pretty decent overlap on its fingers, maybe that would work. And looks like it did work, although it did fall out right before the claw actually reached the home base. It is a slinky. Well, not too bad of a prize, I suppose. Now I'm trying for that gold chest that you see there. It's laying on its edge, so I'm going to try to knock it on its side first. Once on its side, it is very, very easy to win. These are a perfect shape for this particular claw. The fingers of the claw kind of hug the whole thing around, and it works very well. The only problem with that is you don't really know what you're trying to win here, but sometimes the prizes are pretty decent. In this particular case, it wasn't all that great, but it kind of looks like a wristband or something. There's another gold chest in there, so let's try for this one. Again, as you can see, it's laying on its side, and I should have no trouble winning that one. Yep. And as you can see, it looks like it will fall out, but it doesn't. You know, the claw has a pretty decent grip, and the way the box is shaped, these are very, very easy to win. This particular box had it's a handcrafted glass tiger. Now I'm going for the watch, but that's not exactly how it worked out. I think I missed the watch and won the chain instead. It actually fell out before the claw returned to the home position, but it did fall into the prize chute. Here I am trying for a box with a watch, and we're running into a little bit of a problem. Well, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of this one. I had to use my next play to knock the thing loose. Yay! As soon as it fell, I started playing for the next thing, but the timer ran out, so the claw dropped and I won this thing. Now we're heading to Walmart. Let's see what we can win here. And they also have these gold chests, so let's try knocking that one on its side first. The claw can pick it up when it's sitting upright, but it will most likely fall out as the claw is returning home. Perfect. So the next try, I should be able to win this one. You have to make sure that you're aiming perfectly, because if the claw hits the top of the chest, it will stop and start going back up without actually grabbing the thing. This one wasn't exactly a perfect grab, and it fell out right before the claw reached the home position. This time we have a necklace with a bird. I wasn't sure if I was going to try for the Betty Boop watch, but it looked like a pretty decent price, so I thought I'd give it a shot. The claw does have pretty good overbites, so I was hoping the tape would help me out. And as you can see, it almost didn't make it, but I lucked out. It's a pretty decent watch, I think. It has a retail value of $25, so I won it on the first try, I believe. Not bad for 50 cents. Alright folks, let's do a traditional YouTube prize recap. I'm going to take a look at these prizes again and see what we have. So these two are from Walmart. We have a necklace with a bird, a Betty Boop watch, which has a $25 value, so that was a pretty nice win, I think. Then moving on to K-Mart, we have a rainbow science toy, which is a metal slinky, I believe. This I'm not quite sure about. It looks like a wristband. Then we have a handcrafted glass tiger. His name is Tommy. These, I believe, cost about $5. So that's a pretty neat little toy. Then we have a gold chain. Actually, it's a pretty decent looking chain for being cheap jewelry. And then we have a watch with interchangeable wristbands. They're called wrist wrappers changers. And last but not least, we have a titanium sports necklace. This actually claims to increase body's flow of natural energy, balances the body's energy, blah blah blah, fights fatigue. Not really sure if this actually does what it says, but not gonna complain. It's a pretty decent little necklace. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this time. I'm pretty pleased with these winnings from Sugarloaf's treasure chest, or treasure shop crane rather. Not too bad. Oh, and if you haven't visited my website at BeTheClaw.com, please stop by. If you use Facebook, please check me out at Facebook.com/BeTheClaw. I'd love to see you there. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. If you have any pictures, videos, whatever you might have that is related to claw machines, I would love to see it. So, hope to see you soon. Bye.